It's June, and it also happens to be our grandmother's birthday, and she loves coconut cake. So we asked Sharon, the resident baker of the family, to come up with a new and original coconut cake recipe.
So for me, the most important part of a coconut cake is the frosting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start there.
Me too.
We start with 2 sticks of butter. Oops. Don't worry about it. It's special occasion.
Totally fine, totally fine. And how much sugar?
A pound.
1 full pound.
It's 4 cups, and it's very light. It's 10x sugar.
Yeah. What I love about your recipe, Sharon, is that instead of using milk or juice to flavor the frosting, you've actually reduced coconut milk and are using that, which adds subtle but pure coconut flavor, which I so love.
And the point of reducing it is to take a lot of the liquid out so you get sort of strong, intense coconut flavor without all the water. And then we're just going to do some vanilla extract and a pinch of salt.
And you used the rest of the coconut liquid in the cake, didn't you?
Coconut is actually in 3 places in this cake. There's reduced coconut milk in the cake, in the frosting, and then we top it off with lightly toasted coconut. All right, we're all set. It's time to frost the cake. I think people are kind of nervous about frosting cakes, but if you're not a perfectionist, it's really not a big deal.
I'm not a perfectionist.
Well, then you're gonna be fine. So the first thing you want to do, I like to take my first layer and place it face down, so you have a nice flat surface to start with. That way I've had many a cake begin to list to one side, because the top was a little bit rounded, so put that round top down. Then my mom taught me this sweet little trick where you put a little bit of parchment paper or foil around the edges of the cake so that once you're done frosting, you just whip them right out, and it looks like you did a great job, even if it's all messy at first. So give me a blob in the middle. Start by blobbing some frosting on your first layer, and you just spread it out. Make sure you get it nice and even all the way out to the end so that when you set your cake layer down, it's all even all the way across. All right, you wanna give me some coconut?
Yep.
Now all we've done is just lightly toast the coconut. I don't like that sort of like wet gloppiness of coconut when it comes right out of the bag, so just a light toasting will dry it and give it a little bit of nice color contrast. I think it looks really pretty.
Really nice.
So then you take the next layer and put that on top. Now give me a nice big blob.
There you go.
Thank you. What I like to do is kind of push the excess over the side and then start using that to frost the sides.
Give me some more though.
Good, thank you. And then I just sort of take it in. Now you can either move the knife or you can move the plate. Either one works. Sometimes a little bit of both. You want to get it a little bit thicker on the sides than you think, because you know you want to make sure you've got a nice border of icing on there.
And enough frosting for the coconut to stick to.
All right, let's coconut it. So you really just want to go all over, spread it all over evenly on the top. Now the tricky part is getting the coconut on the sides. And so what you do is you take your hand and you put coconut in and keep it nice and flat. Like if anyone ever taught you how to feed a horse, you have to keep your fingers nice and flat so that they don't nibble on them. And then, it's true, it's just like that. And then just smush it in one quick movement up against the side of the cake. And you're gonna lose some, but that's okay.
That's what the parchment paper is there for.
Exactly. And then you just continue to do that.
It's looking good.
It's beautiful.
Perfect.
Well, it's definitely good enough for Granny. All right, well, we're all set. I don't know, what do you think? You think Granny would approve?
Definitely.
I think it's gonna be your new favorite cake. Happy birthday, Mom.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
In the meantime, for more recipes and videos,
Head over to 3minicooks.com.
All right, where's a knife when you need one?
yeah.